You should see yourselves. This is amazing. Welcome to the largest Gay Bowl ever. Give yourselves a hand.
One of the reasons I came out is because I wanted my family and my friends, especially back home, to know that a lot of the stereotypes aren't necessarily true. People need to understand that the LGBT community and being athletes can be synonymous, right? It can be the same thing. The NGFFL is a national flag football league that is made up of the majority LGBTQ community.
In the NGFFL, you got lots of Division I athletes that can ball. We all have this goal or this want and dream to just like be who we are in a space, and then we just go play football.
I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. Born and raised in the Midwest, especially during that time, was not very conducive to being gay. I'll never forget one of the first things I came to when I was in San Diego was the Pride Festival. And I remember thinking literally to myself, I didn't know that there were this many gay people alive, let alone in the same place at the same time. It was just like, it was jaw-dropping.
And she said that. Yeah, and she took a picture of me and posted it on Instagram with an arrow that said,
my partner, David, he lives in a wonderful little bubble of Dallas, and he's got a great group of friends and very gay-friendly. There are times where we go outside of that bubble, and we do have to be cognizant of what we say or what we do or holding hands or showing affection. In this community that we have fostered and that my team is a huge part of, and this league is literally the foundation of, we get to be ourselves at all times, and it's the most freeing and amazing feeling that I've ever had in my life.
Football was introduced to me before I even had like cognizant memories. My dad was striped for the Bears, played for the Patriots, played for the Texans. So it was really cool to grow up and like be in the locker room with Hall of Famers like Tom Brady and Teddy Bruschi. Looking back on it, it was like some important parts of like some sports and football history. At every level in which that I played, there were those undertones, there were those messages. There's definitely like topics of conversation that get brought up or were brought up in locker rooms that I would not resonate with or that made me feel like weird or icky or sticky or whatever it may be. There definitely were those moments growing up where I just had to try and understand and realize like what exactly those feelings were. As a younger individual, right, you can find yourself being a little ostracized or being like, oh, you're different. I never wanted anybody to think that I was too different to be able to play. It was around the time of like 12 that I realized the thing that was different for me was that like, oh, I am attracted to men. I wasn't uncomfortable, but I think for me, I was just so conscious about how other people feel. Being Black, being queer, and then also being an athlete, and specifically being an athlete in the sport of that is football. I came out to my team in my sophomore year at Butler. I think that if I would not have ended up coming out in between sophomore and junior year, I probably would have left Butler because it just was becoming like way too hard.
My chosen family is the best in the world. I came out of the closet when I was 26. And I knew, I knew in my heart of hearts that everything was gonna be okay. I think a lot of these guys and girls in this league, they worried about that 1 ounce of not being accepted, and here they don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I needed to live my truth, and I was able to do that. It's one of the foundations in like me finding the confidence in my adulthood to just be who I am.
Everything you got for an hour, put it all on the field, all on it. Let's go, please, please.
I think this gives a lot of queer people, gays, bisexuals, lesbians, it gives them a platform to play. in the past, I've been able to either be an athlete or I've been able to be gay. And until now, I've never been able to be an athlete and gay and do it at the same time.
Gay Bowl is the national tournament. Everyone's there to compete.
That's the big one. That's kind of what everyone's shooting for.
When I took over as captain a few years ago, my goal was to win a Gay Bowl. We have the athletes to be able to compete. We have the grit. We have the determination. We just got to put it together.
7 seconds. Hey, we got it. It's time to do things my way.
They're very well coached. Xavier does an amazing job. He is the ultimate competitor.
The goal is to beat Eric. That's what I want to do. And you don't want to win a championship if you can't beat the defending champs, because then it just it doesn't feel the same.
He hates to lose, which is one of my favorite things about him.
These jerseys come off, we're still friends. We're still fighting the same fight, and it's a lot of fun.
We're all part of this big LGBTQ community, and it's really special.
The way it was created, and what it's rooted in, it's safety, it's family, it's fun, it's competition, and you can't ask for more than that. It feels really good. It feels really good.